Hello, this is Aversion, CEO of Rats Pack Media. A lot of businesses and entrepreneurs have a very serious problem. The problem is that they decide that they're going to invest time or money or resources into a specific project. Let's say they want to start marketing on Pinterest. So they spend time and resources and they hire a new graphic designer and they make infographics and they post tons of things on Pinterest and they're putting a ton of work into it. And after a few months of doing everything right and working as hard as they can and posting several times a day and creating good content, they're not seeing any results. And they continue to pump more and more resources into the project because they've already went this far. They might as well continue working on the project. So it just makes sense to continue doing as they have always done. And what happens is, over time, they're spending more and more and more money and more time of people that could be doing something else for a project that isn't working. So what businesses need to do is, after they've invested the time, they've done things right for several months or for as long as they think the project should take to start showing results, and they don't see anything, and they've tweaked it and they've managed it and they've done all the stuff that they could possibly think of doing, and it doesn't work, as opposed to continuing and being quote unquote romantic with that thing because they've always done it. They've always done TV ads and they've always worked, and now they're not working anymore. So or they used to always have a billboard in a specific place, and then that billboard isn't getting any more sales. Somehow they would know that, I'm not sure how. But whatever the thing is that company's doing, if they don't at some point say, this is no longer working for us, we need to stop, we're wasting too much money on this, and move to something else, they will continue to spend money in the wrong places. And this isn't just true for businesses, it's not just true for large businesses, this is true for a lot of people. Many times, there's actually a psychological thing called loss aversion, that someone hates losing something. People have more quote-unquote pleasure from not losing something than they do from gaining something. So that's a tactic that a lot of companies actually use in landing pages and pop-ups, that you target them, that you show them they're actually missing out on something. But what that means is that the human mind hates thinking that they've lost. It's the last thing that a person wants to do. So as opposed to saying that they lost, they just try to find new ways and they try something else, and they never want to admit, a person or business never wants to admit that they are doing something wrong. So they just make an excuse for it. They say why they're still doing it, they continue working at it. But if you don't take a step back and say, I've lost $3,000 on this project already, we're not getting any results, it's not working, we've tried a lot of things, we've asked experts for advice, we've done everything we needed to do, it's not working, then it's time to just cut your losses and move on to something else. This is such an important lesson to learn as a person, as a business, as an entrepreneur, as a person in life, that most of the time, if you're not seeing results and you put in the work and the required effort, then as opposed to just hoping that one day it will get better, maybe MySpace will come back and everyone will come back on all that time I spent, I got millions of followers on MySpace, you should stop. Just stop using MySpace and move on to what's happening now, and don't hope that one day it'll be worth it, all that time and money that you spent. And every few weeks or months, a business should sit down and really consider what they're spending money on and seeing if what they're doing is actually working, and reevaluate if what they're doing is the right thing, or if they need to change their business model or pivot to a new space. Hope that you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and share and comment and thumbs up on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.